The helicopter blades slowed as the island came into view, floating like a secret the world wasn't meant to discover. From above, the private island looked untouched, emerald palms, white sand curling into turquoise water, cliffs rising with quiet authority. But as Julian Carter stepped onto the dock, he understood immediately. This was not nature preserved. This was nature mastered. Private islands with over-the-top amenities are not vacations. They are declarations that the ordinary rules of living no longer apply. The dock alone told the story. Crafted from imported stone and rare hardwoods, it stretched seamlessly into the water, where superyachts rested like obedient companions. Beneath the surface, underwater lighting illuminated coral gardens engineered to thrive year-round. Every detail whispered intention. Nothing here was accidental. On private islands like this, luxury doesn't shout, it controls the silence. Julian had traveled the world, stayed in penthouses, mega mansions, and private resorts. Yet nothing compared to the psychological shift that happens the moment you realize you own not just a home, but an entire ecosystem. The air itself felt different, cleaner, calmer, insulated from the noise of the outside world. On a private island, distance is not measured in miles, but in freedom from intrusion. As he walked inland, paths curved gently through manicured landscapes that mimicked untouched wilderness. Sensors monitored weather patterns, soil health, and ocean conditions in real time. Hidden beneath the beauty was an invisible web of technology ensuring perfection without presence. The island was alive, intelligent, responsive. This is what separates elite living from luxury tourism. Total command over environment. The main residence rose gradually into view, designed to blend into the terrain rather than dominate it. Glass walls opened to the horizon, dissolving boundaries between indoors and outdoors. This wasn't architecture built to impress visitors. It was built to serve the owner's life at the highest possible level. On private islands like this, amenities are not added, they are integrated into existence itself. That was the first lesson Julian learned upon arrival. Owning a private island with over-the-top amenities isn't about escaping the world. It's about redefining what life is allowed to feel like. As sunset painted the sky in shades of gold and fire, Julian stood at the island's highest point. Below him, the lights activated automatically, soft, strategic, respectful of the night. The island transformed into something almost mythic, a kingdom floating between sea and sky. In that moment, he understood the final truth about private islands with over-the-top amenities. They are not purchases. They are statements of mastery. Owning a private island is the ultimate separation between wealth and status. Many can buy luxury homes. Few can own land untouched by public access, governed by private rules, shaped entirely by personal vision. This is where money stops being currency and becomes control over reality itself. These islands are rarely spoken about publicly. Their owners value discretion over recognition. Generations may pass before details ever emerge, if they emerge at all. The island becomes legacy. Children grow up understanding space, silence, and intentional living. Decisions are made here that shape industries, markets, and futures, all while the outside world remains unaware. Julian reflected on how different life feels when you remove noise, pressure, and observation. Time stretches. Thoughts deepen. Relationships strengthen. On a private island, you don't just rest. You reconnect with power, clarity, and purpose. This is why the world's elite seek them. Not for escape, but for alignment. As night settled fully, the ocean glowed faintly under the stars, illuminated just enough to reveal its vastness. The island rested, secure and self-sufficient. Julian knew that this wasn't the peak of luxury, it was the purest form of freedom modern wealth can buy. Private islands with over-the-top amenities represent the final frontier of elite living. Beyond mansions, beyond yachts, beyond cities. They are places where life is not managed, it is designed. And for those who reach this level, the reward isn't admiration. It's peace, control, and a life lived entirely on one's own terms. That is the true luxury. And that is why these islands remain the most coveted assets on Earth. Morning on the island began without alarms. The sunlight filtered naturally through automated glass, adjusted to Julian's sleep cycle. The temperature was perfect, not guessed but calculated. This was luxury that listened. A private chef prepared breakfast using produce grown on the island itself, harvested from climate-controlled gardens hidden behind natural rock formations. Here, even food was curated for health, flavor, and autonomy. The amenities of a private island at this level go far beyond imagination. A wellness complex sat near the cliffs, featuring ocean-fed infinity pools, cryotherapy chambers, meditation domes, and spa rooms designed by neuroscientists to reduce stress and enhance focus. The goal wasn't indulgence, it was optimization. Billionaires don't relax the way others do, they recalibrate. Further inland, Julian toured the entertainment wing. A private cinema rivaled Hollywood screening rooms. Acoustic engineering made every sound immersive, intimate, precise. Nearby, a recording studio allowed musicians and creators to work in absolute privacy. This island wasn't just a retreat, it was a creative fortress, where ideas could flourish uninterrupted. Then there were the adventure amenities. Submarine docks allowed exploration beneath the island, revealing underwater caves and marine life preserved exclusively for the owner. A fleet of helicopters and seaplanes rested discreetly on the far side of the island, ready at a moment's notice. Jet skis, sailboats, and diving equipment were always prepared, always maintained, always waiting. Here spontaneity wasn't chaotic, it was engineered. Security, too, was invisible but omnipresent. The island operated under its own protocols with advanced surveillance systems, biometric access points, and trained personnel rotating in discrete shifts. No paparazzi. No unexpected guests. No compromises. Privacy at this level is not a perk, it is the foundation of the lifestyle. Julian realized that these over-the-top amenities weren't about excess. They were about eliminating friction from life. No waiting. No noise. No interruptions. Every desire could be fulfilled without effort, because effort had already been designed out of the system. On private islands like this, the true luxury isn't the pool, the yachts, or the spa. It's the ability to move through life without resistance, surrounded only by what serves you.